Well, I am so sorry that you went through all of this nonsense with Laughter and Light. The reality is that an account over a certain threshold, usually it's about 150 to 200K, suddenly starts to get puffed up, starts to become very arrogant, and starts to become very beholden to the people in power. In this case, the moderators. I had a guy in Cleveland, some certified coffee roaster. I made a jokey video one night. I didn't even know he had 1 million followers. I just made a fucking jokey video. Just eyeball it, right? Right? And this guy got so pissed off by my video that he and his followers were mass reporting them. I went from having 2 strikes to 7 strikes, right? Right? And basically, this guy also made another fucking video about me on June 5th where he pretended to be a reasonable guy. I'm a normal, calm individual. I just make coffee. Yeah, bullshit, pal. I got the screenshots with your favorites to prove it. And then, because he's tight with the TikTok moderators, 2.5 weeks after this whole imbroglio had happened and I just stopped fucking caring about him, this guy calls in a favor to the fucking moderators and gets my account with 40,000 followers banned. So I have all these little backup accounts, and that's basically my TikTok presence for the time being until I shift onto YouTube. Big accounts succumb to bullying. They want to stub out the vital voices, the informative voices, the people who have a different perspective, such as yourself, and I'm really glad that I stumbled upon your account. You sound like you have so much to say, invaluable things to say. We're toast. We are all beholden. I mean, it's basically a system of capitalism that applies to the media ecosystem, right? You got billionaires in power, and once you get up to that particular level, who the hell wants to fall down after that, right? Right? So you're going to do everything you can to protect your brand. And by protect, we're talking about being ruthless, being unethical, doing everything you can to shut down critics, when you could just fucking ignore them. Like, it's the Streisand effect, right? You know, if you get hot and bothered over what someone has to say, the worst thing you can do is reference them, right? Unless, of course, you are committing a form of propaganda where you paint the other person. They can't get you on the work, right? So what they do is they paint you as a crazy person and use that as the death knell against you. Use that as the casus belli to shut your fucking ass down. And, yeah, that's what's happened to me. And people are so loyal to their brand. I lost dozens of followers over this Laughter and Light situation on my other account because people are trained to say MDG 650 Hawk is good. This guy, not on that level, bad. Fuck other voice. That's what we're all dealing with here. And this is something to unpack because we got a fucking election coming up next year. And what this means is if they can control the media ecosystem on TikTok, they can prevent more progressive-minded candidates, different candidates, from ever getting into power. It's all about power in the end. And, sorry, I talked for 4 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, you got me going.